Here's how to figure out what permissions you have on an existing site if you don't know for sure. Let's breeze past the obvious one. I'm assuming you can actually get to the site already and you're not getting an access denied message. So you're seeing a page. It might be a team site like this one. It could be a publishing portal, but you're seeing a SharePoint 2010 site. Now, step 2 is going to the Site Actions menu. And when you click the arrow beside it, figuring out how many options you have. If you only see one option, say View All Site Content, that pretty much means you're a reader. You don't get to do anything, and that won't be good enough to make any change to the site. If you see several options like I'm seeing now, that's a good sign. The place to come down to is Site Settings. If you can get to the Site Settings page, you can at least have some level of power, because SharePoint trims its menus. What that means is it understands who you are, what you're allowed to do, and it doesn't tend to show you any link you can't click on. So if you can get here, we're getting even further. If you're on the Site Settings page, do you see a column called Site Administration? If you do see that column, that's a good thing. You are a site administrator. Now, if I also see a column called Site Collection Administration, even if there's only one link beneath it, that's even better. That means I'm a site collection administrator. I own or administer the entire site collection. Now, if I don't see either of these two columns, but I can still get to the Site Settings page, then the most I'm likely to be is a designer, which means I can do things like move web parts around, but I can't really affect the entire site or the site collection, at least not without someone's help. Now, if your farm administrators do a lot of custom permissions, you may have some arrangement that's a little weirder, but the ones I'm describing are the most common. And it's very common that the farm administrators don't actually know the permissions that you will need in order to do your job. And most places default to being a little too restrictive, so you may have to educate them on upping those permissions a bit.